Alhamdulillah. Alhamdulillahi wa kafa wa salamun ala ibadihi alladhina istafa khususan ala sayyidil awwalina wal akharina wa khatamil nabiyyina wal mursalin sayyidina wa nabiyyina wa Maulana Mohammed wa ala alihi wa sahbihi wa baraka wa sallama tasliman kathiran kathira. أما بعد فأعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم سبحان الذي يسرى بعبده ليلا من المسجد الحرام إلى المسجد الأقصى الذي باركنا حوله لنريه من آياتنا إنه هو السميع البصير صدق الله العلي العظيم رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقهوا قولي يا ربي صل وسلم دائما أبدا على حبيبك خير الخلق كلهم. Respected elders, my brothers, friends, and my mothers and sisters. We are not far from the month of Ramadan. Month of Rajab just came to an end on Sunday, and on Monday it was 1st of Shaban. These two sacred months, very blessed months, our Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam would make this dua: Allahumma barik lana fi Rajab wa Shaban wa ballighna ila Ramadan. That Allah, you bless for us in the month of Rajab and in the month of Shaban, and take us safely to the month of Ramadan. My respected elders and my young brothers, in this month lies a very blessed night. The night, the 15th night of Shaban. Inshallah, if Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala wills, I will shed some light on this blessed night, inshallah, next week. Today I just wanted to complete my previous topic, which is the night of Ascension, the Mi'raj, which took place, according to one narration, on the 27th of Rajab. I, in my last week's sermon, mentioned to the point where I was saying that Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam was brought to Bayt al-Maqdis. And here in Bayt al-Maqdis, he led all the prophets in the prayer. And not only the prophets, even the angels descended on that very night, and they also stood behind him in the prayer. After the completion of the prayer, Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam was made to travel to the heavens, the heavenly tour. On each heaven, there are gates, there are gatekeepers, guards. They would not let anyone enter it. So Jibreel alayhi salatu wasalam was accompanying our Prophet sallallahu alayhi wasallam. Upon every heaven, the doors were knocked by Jibreel. And upon every heaven, each and every gatekeeper of every heaven asked, who is knocking the door? Our Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, Jibreel alayhi salatu wasalam would say that I am Jibreel. And they asked, are you alone or are you with someone? He said, I am along with Mohammed sallallahu alaihi wasallam. And then they said, has he been invited here? He said, yes, he has been invited here. Then the doors were opened. Now look, here the angel who is knocking on the door is the Sayyid al-Malaika, the leader of all the angels. But even he had to knock the door. A lesson for every Muslim that it is the sunnat of the prophets. Whenever we go to visit someone, we should knock on the door. And when the household, when they say, who is outside? We shouldn't say it's me, we should say our name. I am so and so. You know, in this day and age, we very quickly mind when somebody says things to us, very quickly. Why he said this to me? Imagine if you go to someone's house and someone says, I can't see you now, go back. Now you won't like it. You know, we will feel that we have been offended. I came to this person's house and told me, go back, I can't see you now. But Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in the Quran declares, when you go to someone's house and if you were told that go back, you should go back. Farji'u, you should go back. One Sahabi, he said, I wanted to act upon this verse. And I wanted to go to someone's house, and I desired and I wished that I went to someone's house and knocked on the door, and then I was told, go back. He said, I even went at such times which were not appropriate for me to go and knock on the doors. But I just deliberately went and knocked the doors so that I can be told, go back. So that I can turn around and say to myself that I have acted upon this verse of Allah. But unfortunately, wherever I went, even the times I chose to go, which were not appropriate for me to visit anyone, but unfortunately, nobody told me to go back. And this desire, which I had to act upon this verse of the Quran, has been left in my heart. It's still there. I couldn't fulfill this desire. But anyhow, Jibreel alayhi salatu wasalam, upon each heaven, our Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam met a prophet. And out of 124,000 prophets, he met 7 prophets. I would say 8 prophets. And each heaven, I mean, there are 7 heavens. On each heaven, on one heaven there were 2 prophets. And the reason behind this meeting with these prophets was that these particular 7 prophets, they went through unpleasant circumstances. Unpleasant circumstances in their lifetime. And it was indication for our beloved Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, soon you will be going through those circumstances. I can't mention, and I've got 5 minutes left, I can't say everything about each prophet. Why? Isa alayhi salatu wasalam. He met Isa alayhi salatu wasalam. Now Isa alayhi salatu wasalam, indication was that Isa alayhi salatu wasalam, he was sent to the Jews, and they showed enmity to Jews, Hazrat Isa alayhi salatu wasalam. Now, one point I want to make here. Isa alayhi salatu wasalam, remember, he is alive in the heavens. He was taken alive in the heavens. وَمَا قَتَلُوهُ وَمَا صَلَبُوهُ. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala declares in very clear words, neither they crucified him nor they killed him. He wasn't killed. He was not killed. The reason I'm saying this, today, in this day and age, there are sects out there, out of the masjid. There are sects who are claiming, who are inviting people towards this issue, this topic. No, Isa alayhi salatu salam has died. I will just ask you to stand up for the